G'day, we're back from our Birdsville trip. We're on the Gold Coast now. There are a few things that we picked up along the way that we thought may help as far as tips go. The first one, it was quite an important one, was our phone was on Optus, and apparently it doesn't get the reach when you go far out. So everyone was on Telstra, and we were wondering why everyone was still on their phones and we weren't, and it was because they were on Telstra. So Telstra has the best coverage out there. So just one little tip on that. If you want to change your service, then go with Telstra. So
the second tip, everybody who drives around the Outback seems to have a HEMA HX1 with them, which is like an onboard satellite navigation system, which works pretty well, but things fail, unfortunately. Technology is not foolproof. So a good tip to take, maps. And paper maps are also a great way to keep an overview of where you've been, where you're going, and just a little bit more of a broader way to look at things. And it's nice to sit in a pub and see where you've been that day.
That's true. Number 3, and talking about pubs, is beer. It can be quite expensive if you're a beer drinker. I like myself, I like a good beer. As the further you go out, the more expensive it is, because obviously it costs more to get it out there. And we can range anything from $5 a can up to $9 a can. So if you know you're heading out a bit and you want to save a little bit of money, then throw an extra slab in the back, and you'll thank yourself later for carrying it.
All right, number 4. Number 4 is where obviously most people will do their little bit of Google research before they go out and have a look at the different towns where they go to, but we always went into the information centers. The information centers seem to have obviously the most recent knowledge. They do the little hot tips where there's a bit more local knowledge there, so always just pop into them, and there are some interesting characters anyway.
Number 5. This was something that we found in Birdsville, actually. We wanted to get extra fuel. I did take a 20 litre can with me, but I wanted to get another one just to have that extra safety or fuel with us. Went to the local servo, and they said they were totally sold out of jerry cans. The grey nomads had come in and basically took everything that they had. They didn't have even an old spare anywhere. So just a bit of preparation beforehand is make sure that you can carry extra fuel. Number 6.
Car parts.
Car parts.
And lack of them mostly.
And lack of them. We came across people who had broken down or had car damage, had run into a kangaroo or something. It can happen. And
we didn't see a whole lot of kangaroos.
No,
but
we
anyway.
didn't actually. We did see a couple of cars on the side of the road that had been smashed up by animals, though. Those animals attack you when you're out there. Anyway, there were people there that had been waiting for about a week for car parts to come in.
It's probably even harder with COVID at the moment.
With the COVID thing going on at the moment, it's just harder for people to get parts from overseas. So make sure you take just your essential things, a couple of extra belts with you, a couple of extra hoses if you need them for your radiator, just in case, the simple stuff.
Number 7. When you're in Outback and you obviously want to make a fire at night, especially when it's cold in winter, when most people travel that way. Firewood's expensive if you're buying it from servos, supermarkets, wherever you go. And it sort of seems to be everywhere lying around by the road. So it's sometimes easy, to pick it up, or really sometimes just grab a deal by the side of the road, because it's, especially when campsites sell it, it seems to be expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so these were 7 tips to help you get prepared for your Outback travels. At the moment, for us Queenslanders, we can still go where we want. Hopefully soon New South Wales and Western Australia will be open. I'm sure it's a little bit different there, but these were our tips. Have a good day. Bye.